Back in October, we brought you the story of a volunteer firefighter who was severely burned after fighting the wildfires in Hallam. Today, the city of Crete welcomed him home from the hospital. 10:11 now, Samantha Burnt spent the day in Crete. She brings us the story.
I'm here at the home of Brad Elder, who has made his way home after nearly 90 days of being hospitalized after being burned while fighting the wildfires in Lancaster County. Today, Crete Volunteer Fire and Rescue and Doane University came together to welcome one of their own back home.
It was humbling today to see everybody out there waving.
Brad Elder was led back into town by a convoy of fire trucks, ambulances, and police cruisers.
We have a tradition here when one of our high school teams or university teams would win a national championship or a state championship, we escort them back into town. This was a big enough deal, Brad coming home from his injury, that we did the same escort.
The lights and sirens led him through Doane University, where Brad is a biology professor, to his home that Brad hasn't seen in 3 months.
So it's a little over a quarter of a year, which is a strange thing to wrap your head around, that for a quarter of a year I've been in bed.
Brad spent the first part of his recovery at CHI St. Elizabeth's burn unit and spent the last 2 months at Madonna Rehabilitation Hospital.
I had third-degree burns from my ankles, just above my ankles, all the way up to my belt line. Third-degree burns to my hand, but just in a couple of spots, so it's pretty hard to see some of them because the grafts took so well.
Brad says he has about a year to 18 months left of recovery, but is already making strides to get back to a sense of normal.
I'm already teaching, so we've been online for 2 weeks, and then I'll be in the classroom on Tuesday.
But as far as getting back to fighting fires, Brad says that depends on his recovery.
Like if I'm not 100% physically, that crew that goes in that building is counting on me, or like we're counting on everybody. So if you're sitting in that seat, I expect 100% out of you.
For now, Brad is just happy to be home.
I should be dead. And 90 days later, I walked home. So I walked through my house.
Now, Brad tells me that there will be a benefit held for him at Doane University on February 4th, helping to raise money to help cover his medical bills. Reporting in Crete, Samantha Burnt, 10:11 now.